Hi everyone, welcome back to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey and...
I'm Daryl Nicholson, more than just a postcode, mate. I'm calling it this year, so and let's hope this year is more than just what 2020 offered. Not less than what 2020 offered. So
435 be more than just 2020.
I know, jeez. Well, welcome back, mate. It's Wednesday the 13th of January in the year 2020. I've written 2020, it's 2021.
God. Yeah,
God,
because 2021.
That's right, 2021.
2021, it beat us.
Yep. It's a low, I've got to watch where the camera is. It's a low of 16, a high of 27 today. It's about 17 degrees at the moment. Again, 0% chance of rain. And as of the 5th of January, 2021, 31% dam capacity.
It's still hovering around that 30% mark, which is better than nothing. So.
You know. And again, I was reading about a development happening in Toowoomba, another 100 lots. You know, so we're getting more development happening and still
new suburb in Brisbane, actually, 4,000 lots released yesterday. Yeah.
In Brisbane?
In Brisbane. That new suburb, it was enough that they had to call it a new suburb.
Okay. A hotter change is coming, so beware, it's going to get a bit warmer. That sounded like the front door then, I'm not sure if it was. Might be, what's his name?
Luke might have to go
so,
make some coffees.
So, mate, what's been happening Christmas-wise for you? He's crawling on the floor. What's been happening Christmas-wise for you? I had a nice Christmas. I went to Stanthorpe.
Great Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Spent it here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
I'm just a bit distracted.
One of our tenants coming in.
Yeah, well, I had Christmas in Stanthorpe. It was quite nice, just the day, and then I had to come back for Boxing Day. Very quiet in the CBD.
Everything was
closed.
Chockers.
Subway was closed. Everything was closed, except for the sports club. So, New Year, we sort of rocked that in.
Yeah, we did. It was great. Everyone would have seen the photo. We got a good amount of likes on it. So.
Yeah, I know. I can't stay up till 4 in the morning. They're drinking. Tats, I walked out at 4, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, so I think it was about 20 to 5. I got myself home. So
yeah, and I
saw a good night.
Saw one of the barmen at the sports club. He came and said, "Mate, you were doing pretty good that night." I went, I only had a few stubbies because I didn't start till midnight drinking, so because I didn't finish work till then.
But it was good. No, it was really nice. We were, my cousin and I were in the line at Society trying to get in over there, and it was not moving. Hey, everywhere was chockers. Should not have made the decision to leave Tats when we did at 11:15, thinking that would be enough time. But yeah, message. Yep, sports club's empty. In we went, watched all the fireworks. It was good.
It wasn't empty, it was good. You could get in. We had a good crowd. Andrew Cucks played earlier in the evening. Then we had, I think his name was Josh, was playing. He really held the crowd. He was a good entertainer.
Really good. It was a really good night there, actually. Great place to ring it in.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Except for the country music. You could do something about that country music.
He was all right. Yeah, it was good, mate. So if you haven't been to the sports club, I do urge you to come down and have a look because a $5 million renovation there. It looks really good. So, mate, I did a fair bit of Netflixing.
Netflix and chilling.
Yeah, Surviving Death. I watched that, and it's all about reincarnation and ghosts and that sort of stuff.
Did you watch
I had footsteps in the house last night. There was footsteps in the house last night. Yeah. Did I watch what
Death to 2020?
Death to 2020 cracked me right up.
Oh, it was so good.
That was really good, and it was interesting. I think maybe we should do that too. Maybe just do a bit of a discussion about 2020, how it progressed, because it was interesting how they were talking about the bushfires in Australia, and then they got into Trump and all that sort of stuff.
It was a lot about Trump and the UK, mostly at that point. So.
Oh, it was unreal. And I watched a show, The History of Swear Words. Nicolas Cage is the host of it. Have you watched that?
I haven't, but it's on my list of things to watch.
Well, the F-bomb was the first one they talked about, mate, and it was really funny how many ways you can use the F-bomb, you know, so...
I get told I use it way too much. I'm very cautious not to use it on air, so...
Yeah. If you haven't seen The History of Swear Words, Nicolas Cage does a really good job. He's just so good. So, mate, locally, Business Awards went well, the Business Excellence Awards, the red carpet.
Very, very well. Went off without a hitch, really. We were told it was going to piss down rain, and it didn't. It was a great night, and it ended up it did rain, but it was while everyone was inside having a good night. So
excellent, and it was a good night inside, and
very much so.
They had a speaker it was speaking over the
Zoom call.
Okay, no, that's good.
All about the 4-day work week.
Oh yeah, if that will ever happen. So,
well, so the theory is that you still do your 38 hours, but you do it in 4 days, not 5. You still get paid the same amount. You do the same amount of work, but you do it in 4 days, and he reckons that people are way more productive.
Okay.
As a result. So.
Right, I'll be interested to see that if they ever saved it somewhere.
The Business Journal that they put out on the night has got a write-up on it as well.
So. Oh, good. Okay. Mate, 10 years since the floods. That was on Monday, the 11th. So Sunday the 11th, yeah.
10th.
Oh, the 10th, sorry, yeah. I put that flood footage up again that I had from Bowen and Neil Street. It got 5,000 views so far. I have put up previously, it's reached 100,000 views. So just, it really only showed how fast that water rose in 8 minutes. It was quite incredible, wasn't it? So.
And all of a sudden the intersection's just gone.
Yeah, it's gone. And Glenn from Pony Espresso, and mate, he's closed up the shop. Pony Espresso's closed and it is for sale. So it's a walk-in, walk-out. $26,000 I think he's got on it. So
it's pretty decent.
Yeah, so, and look, Glenn had some great food there and coffee, and he was doing some extraordinary work. But I want to thank Glenn for that footage, and it has got a little bit of value, and I hope he got something out of it as well, that people went down there and thanked him for it. So, mate, local doctors are pleading, don't come to Toowoomba. I don't know how they're going to stop people from Brisbane coming up here, but it's sort of in the Chronicle today. I couldn't read it because there's a paywall, and I put a bit of a thing out the other day about the Chronicle. My good friend Greg Johnson said he still loves me, but but I don't know. There was some stories there. I think the Chronicle should drop the paywall, but anyhow, that's their business.
So they used to do the thing where you could do 3 free a week. You could read 3 digitally, that's 3 a week, which was good. People read it, and it was like, oh, okay, well maybe it's good. I'll consider a subscription.
Yeah.
I mean, I cancelled mine just before Christmas because I cancelled
mine. Yeah, that's right. Yep, I do pick up the Chronicle from time to time and read it. So, the Radic, mate. Any news when you're getting back together?
Likely February, I imagine. We'll do our first meeting of the year. So,
I suppose we're to stop with the acronyms. Radic is about the Toowoomba Regional, Toowoomba
CBD
Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, CBD Revitalisation Advisory Committee.
Yep, and just giving some advocacy into council about what you think should happen in the CBD.
Being a voice for the CBD, trying to get some progress.
Yep. And speaking of the CBD, Margaret Street's coming alive. Cork and Lever have opened.
Cork and Lever have opened. So that's Misha, John from Tats's wife. She's running that really, really successfully. It's quite nice in there. Really good vibe.
Just walk in.
Just walk in. I was very, very impressed to see she has one of the largest gin selections, if not the largest in the city. But not only does she have the largest gin collection, but she also has quite a number of different tonics that you can pair with those gins.
Okay, nice. Okay.
So if you really want to make a night of it, go in and pick a gin and then pick the 5 tonics and try the gin with those 5 tonics and find the best tonic for that gin. So.
You love your gin, don't you?
I do love
I love my wine. So 4 Brothers is opening.
4 Brothers Brewing or Brew House going in just up the road from that.
Yep.
Snap Fitness had like a little pop-up thing in there at one point, if people don't know which.
It's a grocery store, wasn't it, at one stage?
Yeah.
I remember,
they're going in there. We have a kebab takeaway shop going in just up the road, and a Thai restaurant as well going back in.
I forgot about the Thai. You must be reading my notes. I did these earlier this morning. You were getting ready for work. So
very excited to see.
Margaret Street's jumping.
Margaret Street is coming back to life. That's really nice.
That's really good to see. So, and I take my hat off to those people that open new businesses during this uncertain time. And I think 2021 is going to be a better year.
So there's one more lease there now. There's one lease left.
Yep. Toowoomba Police warn that car rises are on theft since the weekend. So please lock your cars and make sure that they're secure. And police do need some help. The young man's death at Preston last week, they're looking for some information. Investigations are starting out of Gatton and coming up this way. So there's a bit of a story what happened with that young man. So if you know anything, can you just please help the police? They just need some leads. So the Moscow Circus is back in town. Are you going to it?
No.
I'm not a big circus fan, mate. No. But if you do, it looks great. The tent looks good. Queen's Park area down there looks absolutely brilliant.
I'd be keen one day to maybe watch Cirque du Soleil, but...
Yeah.
That's about it.
I don't know if they've ever toured. I can't think if they've toured up this way. I don't think they have. So, mate, fair bit's going on. I won't talk about the state news about Brisbane, but there's one new case of COVID. You can watch
the super spicy cough.
You can watch ABC and watch the press conference at 9 o'clock and hear all about that.
Yeah, you can watch the depressing news at that point.
Toby Price won't win the Dakar Rally for the 3rd year in a row. He had a bit of a blowout. I think he's broken his shoulder and he's it's an incredible track. I've been watching the last couple of days. Have you seen what the Dakar's about? It's all desert and scary stuff. So
no, not for me.
Cricket, India seem to be doing well, and still a bit of controversy over the sledging. One of the guys that was evicted came out and said they weren't sledging. So, but still, Cricket Australia is investigating that, and the police. So, I'm sure the Indian guy didn't make it up. So, and to me, there's no place sledging in any sport at all. Really, that's enough. It's like a movie watching Capitol Hill there a few days ago, mate.
Oh.
I swore I was watching a movie.
America the movie.
America the movie. Wow.
Just a joke.
So Trump's come out. He said he hasn't said anything wrong in his speech that day.
But interestingly, the ramifications of Twitter banning him, 10% drop in their share price.
Wow.
Instant.
What about Facebook? Facebook had banned him as well. So,
I would imagine
he's got no socials.
No, I heard he fired up his old MSN account.
He might have space. What was it? MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace.
MySpace account. Is it still around? MySpace?
I think it was. They turned it into a music thing, didn't it?
I don't know.
Luke doesn't know either.
I don't know. But he's having some interesting times. Impeachment's underway. Inaugurations is coming up close, and Arnold Schwarzenegger let loose on Trump as well. So he had a bit to say, and anyhow, quite interesting. Mate, that's sort of all I've sort of got today, and I think we've had quite an interesting time. We are
renovations on Empire Theatre starting.
I was going to ask you about that. I saw you put a post up last night. Yeah. So what are they doing?
They're finally doing up the backstage dressing room area.
Okay, right.
So redoing the whole thing. So with all the carpets and the chairs and the bar, all that upgrade. If you go out into the backstage area, you can see where they've run the carpet.
Yep.
Just to where you can't see it, and that's it. That's where it stops, and the renovation stopped. So it'd be really good to see those dressing rooms done up.
Well, I saw Miles and Brett's board on the Cube Hotel that they're advertising a musical that's
Avenue Q.
coming up there. What's it called?
Avenue Q. If you have a chance to go see it, it is the funniest thing ever.
Yep.
Done with puppets.
Yep.
So it's like the puppets from Sesame Street style.
Okay. Oh, that'd be interesting. So there you go. So it's good to see the Empire Theatre coming back
with great songs, and it just rips into a hot. It's politically incorrect to the core, which is exactly what you want it. There's a song, "Everyone's a Little Bit Racist." That's one of the highlights, and Schadenfreude, which is all about happiness at the misfortune of others.
Oh, right.
So great musical.
Well, I'm just glad to see the Empire Theatre back up and running. So it's been a long time. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this thought. Give every opportunity a chance. Leave no room for regrets. And sometimes regrets do get you down, and it does happen to me, must admit. So didn't have a really good December, but back on track. So that's it for me, mate. What else we got? We're going to wrap up, turn this on-air sign off.
That's it for me.
The new look studio.
That's it for you, yeah.
Off the couch.
Somewhere permanent where we can do it from consistently 3 days a week.
Yeah, so we're looking Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so stay tuned.
So we'll do a wrap-up of the weekend, what's to come, a midweek, what's been happening, talking about local events and whatnot, and then a Friday, what's going on for the
And sometimes
weekend.
it might be a solo act with him or a solo with me or together, or maybe a special guest. So
if you want to come on the show, let us know.
Yeah. We've just got commitments as well with other things we're doing.
Yeah, we have real jobs.
We do. Okay, mate. I'm Daryl Nicholson. More than just a postcode, and saying a big hello to Stanthorpe, Warwick and Toowoomba, of course.
And thank you, as always, for joining us with Good Morning Toowoomba. Like and share us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. I'm Ben Apsey.